Hello everyone. We will see some general approaches for the analysis and how to fix the bugs. So how can we trigger a COBOL program generally? Either by the jobs or kick screens. So finally it will come to the COBOL programs and it will trigger the load module. Then the load module will work on the subprograms or maybe the main program and with connection with the DB2 and it will operate the functionality. So just general example, we have a job. Step 1, we are executing the program 1. In step 2, we are executing the program 5. Let's take the example of program 1 is calling program 2 and we have the displays of in program 1 and 2. And in program 5, executing by the step 2 and it program 2, program 5 and 6 has the displays 2. So just I gave the number displays 2 means just to identify here. So when we submit this job, we will get the in the job steps like this. Sysprint, it will be with program 1 and sysprint with program 2. Actually, it should be 5. I mistakenly written program 2. So it will be program 5. Immediately after sysprint program 1, the sysout will be there. In that, you will find all displays once because it has only program 1 displays and program 2 displays whatever we mentioned in the program. Sysprint program 5, after the sysout you will find the all displays too. So all the program 5 and 6 displays will be found here. So this is just to identify the flow, the how the data comes into the programs and how the data is behaving. So the example is program 1 like processor division and display starting of program 1. Program 2 processor division display of starting program 2. So just one display at an entry point of the programs. So the sysprint for program 1 will be like this, this out. Starting of program 1 and some other displays whatever we mentioned we have kept in the program 1. So once they triggered, then in the flow they triggered, they will be write the output like display output here. So once program 2 is called by the program 1, so immediately the first display will be program 2 and it will start executing there. So this is how we can start the analysis. So coming to the DB2 changes, so wherever the exec SQL like things, so if we get the NR3 abends, 811 abends, we will get the information like in which section it is getting. So we can keep the display statement over there also. These statements output also we can see in the sysout. Generally, we have two types of fixes in the real time. Adding new functionality, we need to gather the proper requirement and need to find the elements to change. So this is we should completely depend upon the team. So bug fixes, like we need to start the analysis as mentioned as I explained above. So which program is getting failure, we will get the abandoned information from the incidents. So we should take up the job which is triggering that program and we should keep the displays in the program. Then we should repeat it in the lower environment. So this is called like this is called this is called recreation of issue in the lower environment. Once we recreated in the lower environment the production issue, we can keep the displays why it is coming. So whether it's a data issue or the functional issue, we should identify. Then we should fix that. So few general issues, bug fixes we have I have mentioned here. JCL events like SC3, SB37. So if you get that, then this is storage issues. So we should check with the storage team. For COBOL changes, so infinite perform loops, numeric operations and non-numeric fields, etc. It will come. So when other one is subprogram fixes, so in the compilation of static things, if subprogram is fixed and we are adding to the unit, then we should definitely find the main program also. So because of static compilation, so we need to do, we need to scan the endeavor and we need to find wherever the subprogram is getting called, then we should compile that one too. This is one very important. When copybook changes also, if we do any copybook changes layout, then it will be impacted wherever the copybook it has been used in the programs. So what we have to do, we have to scan the endeavor with the copybook name. Wherever it is being used, we should check the flow, like the layout will be impacted to that cobol program or not. So need to change the accordingly. Coming to the db2 events, it's mostly it will be data issues. Then whatever I have mentioned before, like exec skill and exec, we can keep the displays over there, and which statement is getting abandoned, then we should identify the reason. If data issues, then we should correct it. So the next one is query taking long time due to bad index and querying on non-index. This is one very important. So when we mention the select query, where conditions, so in that where conditions, whatever we give the columns, that must be indexed by the DBA. So otherwise it will scan the entire table to find the record. So if it is the index is there, then it will take very less time to identify the record and populate into the program, and it will process will be speed. So fixing and testing approach. So we go and keep put to displays as many as required until we understand the flow of program. So then we will understand the program flow. We can do the changes and to fix the requirement or to fix the bug. Then we will do the testing. So if the testing is successful, then we will go for the next regions as I told in the real time. If not, this will repeat, like keeping again some other displays and put again testing, and we need to find the where is the issue cause. So this will repeat until we get the expected solution for the bug. So these are the environments. This is I have explained already, but am showing again, like in which environment mostly it will be in the unit environment we will test. So we will trigger these jobs, whatever the program one, the triggering by the job, we should copy to the local, means unit environment, we should go and trigger the programs. So each program trigger it will be produce the sysout, then we can see the results like program behavior to identify the bug. For db2 we can use the dsn system like this. This is generally we will copy from the production itself. So that's all from my sessions. So hope it will be helpful to you all.